Adventures.
Greetings all, Chuke here from Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Well, I wanted to compare two fairly new 10 millimeters. Here we have the new Taurus TH10 10 millimeter, which is hammer fired, and here we have the Sig Xten comp, which is striker fired and has this expansion port, as they call it. Two very different guns at very different price points, but the size and capacity is similar, and they both came out within a reasonable close amount of time. So I wanted to compare them because they're both fairly new. So we are actually going to chrono them. And today, well, I'll show the ammo. So I'm going to look at the pistols and then we'll take it to the range. I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, this is what we are looking at here. We got the Taurus TH10. Now the barrel length is a little more on this guy. We've got a 4.25 inch barrel. Boy, this has a really long beaver tail there, but as you can see, the barrel is longer. It's 4.25 inches, while this barrel is 3.8 inches, but it's got that expansion chamber, which is supposed to help with the recoil. Now, this is an alloy steel slide, which is interesting. Somebody didn't believe me, but they actually list it on the website. Alloy steel slide. This is a stainless steel slide, which I like better than an alloy. Also, this is a matte black finish, which isn't bad. I don't mind the finish. However, this has the Sig Nitron finish. Definitely higher quality. Now, the big difference is this is hammer fired and this is striker fired. I do think hammer fired is nice to see. I would like to see more pistols come out like this. If this was an FNH hammer fired pistol, I would say it's better than this, if like the FNX series or something. But this is definitely a superior trigger as far as trigger pull and reset. I mean, they got their X series trigger or whatever. The flat face striker fire trigger definitely feels better than this guy, but this guy is still a lot of fun to shoot. We don't have forward serrations on there. I do prefer the forward serrations that we have on the Sig. Now, as far as the barrels, they're both, I'm really impressed with this Taurus barrel. Stainless steel barrel, and it is rifled, so you can shoot hard cast through it. However, they did a little bit better job with the Sig barrel. They actually have a bull barrel in this, so it's a little bit beefier. So I do prefer the Sig barrel. The price point is just crazy. So the MSRP on the Sig is $949. Of course, you can get it cheaper than that. You can, I think I paid like $875 or $890 for it, but very expensive compared to this guy. Some people are finding them at $400. So just literally half the price. Now, we are going to test it in the chrono, and I hadn't seen this before until a couple months ago. This is range supply from Underwood. So we got full metal jacket, 180 grain, supposed to be getting 1250 feet per second. So we're going to see what we can get. I'm going to shoot these two just to kind of get an impression of, you know, what I feel the recoil is like, how the shootability is. Very disappointed they didn't have an optics plate, an optics cut on the Taurus, but it is a base model. People are saying they're probably going to come out with a Toro version with the threaded barrel and the optics plate. So we'll see. That would be a better choice. But as far as ergonomics, man, the Taurus is almost better. It's hard to beat Sig ergonomics, but this is thinner. It's definitely a thinner slide, and they did a good job with the grip texture. It's just weird they left this part no grip texture. That's a really important part to put your hands on. So with as far as the texture goes, the Sig wins, but the shape are, I almost want to give it to the Taurus because it's thinner. It would be more comfortable to carry too. So, all right, let's take them to range, see what we come up with. All right, Taurus TH10 versus the Sig Xten comp, 180 grain Underwood range supply ammo. Let's try the Taurus out first. All right, let's try the Sig. with the dot on that had less recoil. Wow. You do feel something with that expansion chamber. Interesting, very interesting. All right, Taurus TH10 Underwood range ammo. Let's see what kind of readings we get. 1176. Let's try the Sig. 1174. Wow, just about equaled it. Very, very interesting. Well, there you have it, folks. It was really surprising. Even with the shorter barrel and the expansion port, you really didn't lose that much velocity from the Sig Xten. So I was pretty impressed with that. As far as the pistols go, this Sig is by far a better pistol. The trigger is much better, and I just like it. It's more quality, the finish and materials and everything. However, this one, you could buy two of them for the price of that one. So as far as getting a value, I have to give it to the Taurus. It has been reliable for me so far. It's got the rifled barrel in there. You can shoot hard cast. Same capacity. The trigger isn't as good, but the ergonomics are just as good, and it's thinner. It would actually conceal better. So the Sig is definitely the better pistol, but this Taurus is a better value. You could get two of them for the price of the Sig. So in some ways, the Taurus wins. Let me know what you guys think. I'd never think I'd say that about a Taurus versus a Sig, but in this case, I think Taurus is really stepping up to the plate and improving their quality. So let me know what you guys think. I'll have another video next Saturday. Chuke, your friend in the field.
My name is Chuke. I like to trade my guns just for fun, but now I have none. Oh, look, get shot by a bear, but I don't care. I got a 10mm. Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Watch you go,